In the Holy Land, the Bible is a source of inspiration for so many in so many different fields. You'll find art, music, films, theater, and cuisine inspired by the Old Testament. And you can add businesses to that too. One great example is Bara Herbs. It's a pharmaceutical company in northern Israel using plants and ancient healing remedies mentioned in the Old Testament. Uri Shapira has that story.
The word bara, created in Hebrew, is one of the first words mentioned in the Bible. It's also the name given to this herb and pharmaceutical company located in the northern Israeli town of Yokneam. According to Sharon Kotzer, founder of Bara Herbs, it's not just the name that was inspired by the Holy Book, but many of the plants themselves, which are used here to produce medicine.
We use the Vitex agnus castus, or the chasteberry. Chasteberry is the herb that mentioned in the Bible. According to tradition, you know, the ram of Abraham of Isaac and Abraham is horn were captured in this bush, and we use the fruit of this bush for different kind of female complaints, to irregular period and for infertility problems. We use the fennel, which is a very common herb in Israel, and we use it as always, as many hundreds of years ago, for any kind of for digestive problem, for flatulence, but also to clear the throat, to clear the lungs in case of catarrh, or in case of kind of inflammation of the upper respiratory tract.
One of the plants that can be found here is Salvia fruticosa, or Israeli sage. It is associated with the biblical plant of Moriah, a plant which was the inspiration for the design of the menorah, one of the instruments inside the Ark of the Covenant.
It's one of the most important herbs of the Holy Land. Okay, it's going directly to the digestive system, and we use it for any kind of inflammation, flatulence, pain, sometimes for diarrhea or constipation. Until today, it's a very effective plant because it's working quite fast. And this is really a herb that is very well known for hundreds and hundreds of years. It was always next to kind of human villages, and people always used to grow it. And the interesting thing that today we have some kind of scientific research that prove many of the properties of the plant. And we use it a lot here in what we called new or modern herbal medicine. This is still a very useful plant.
Bara herbs are also inspired by ancient methods to produce liquid from herbs. One of them is inverted maceration, based on an ancient Chinese technique.
Every plant has its own protocol. We decide how much water, alcohol and glycerol to put in it. We soak every plant for 3-4 weeks, and then we squeeze it.
Another interesting method used in Bara herbs is producing custom medication, a unique method, especially for a mass production company like this.
We are working with hundreds of therapists from different fields: traditional Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, and Western herbalism. We create a personal formula according to the direction of every therapist.
The great Jewish philosopher Maimonides once claimed that a good constitution facilitates the rule of the soul over the body, but it is not impossible to conquer a bad constitution with training. Today, as we move towards mass production and advanced technology, we can see how a patient's personal needs still matter in an assembly line company like Bara Herbs.
One of the customs on the Jewish holiday of Tu B'Shvat is to eat fruits from the land of Israel. So we thought it was a great time to visit one couple in northern Israel who've rebooted the concept.
Если понравилось это видео, ставим лайки, делимся в соцсетях, подписываемся и не забываем поставить колокольчик для того, чтобы не пропустить новых видеороликов.